Merry Christmas. It is December 25th, and I am going to show you how to make collard greens, clean and simple. Can Daddy cook? Welcome back, guys. Like I said, Merry Christmas to you. I just finished talking to AB from Smoking and Grilling and Cooking with AB, and I just finished talking to Lyle from No Hippie Barbecue and Cooking. If you're not subscribed to them, you should. Their stuff will be in the description box. If you are multiple subscribers, we all say Merry Christmas. I told AB that I was going to say this, all right? I do want to give two shout outs. First shout out is to Josh and Babe. I love them. They crack me up. They're trying to break another 100 as fast as they can, guys. Go over there. You'll enjoy them. Subscribe. Their information will be in the description box also. And the last one is Fresh and Sassy Plant-Based Cooking. No, Fresh and Sassy Plant-Based Living. That's it. Anyway, she be on me about these videos. I need one. I'm fiended. I need a video. So that's her shout out. I think you guys will enjoy her too. Her information, once again, will also be in the description box. All right, guys. Let's get into these greens. It's going to be simple. You guys will be amazed on how simple they are. The way they come, and you'll see this footage. You can see my daughter. She's cutting them up for me, and she's picking them and all that, picking them off the stalk and cutting them up. That's how they look when they come from the store. You can also get them in bags, but we just didn't buy them that way, okay? And then my beautiful wife, she washed them for me thoroughly. You guys got to make sure they're clean, and this is what they look like when they're in the sink. All right, guys. So that is one of my ingredients for the supporting cast. So let me show you the rest of it over here. All right, guys. Well, matter of fact, let me set you up. I still got to set you up. This here is pork neck bones and also ham hocks. I got two types of ham hocks. I got the country style and I got the regular ones that are smoked with the skin on them. Okay. What I did with those is I made myself a beautiful stock that looks like this right here. And what I did was I boiled the ham hocks and the neck bones until they were almost fall apart. Okay, not quite fall apart, but almost fall apart, so that they gave up their juice, gave up their flavor to my stock. Okay, guys. So I took that out, and here they are. Here I let them cool so that I can pick the meat off of the bones. I'll get back to that. Next ingredient is these are some greens that were prepped before. I'll show you again. There's a sink full of greens right back there. It looked like this, and they're gonna all go inside of the pot. All right, guys. Here's my stock going already. Okay, so all we have to do with this is to add the greens. I don't cook my greens in water. I cook my greens in stock because I want the extra flavor. All right, guys. Now, while I'm cooking my greens, and once I get to a certain point, then I'm going to taste them, and then I'll season for flavor. I use sea salt, coarse grain, because you can pick it up and sprinkle. All right. I'm going to use some red pepper flakes because you want a little bit of heat, not too much, and then vinegar. All right. That's just a flavor that we like. Black folks like vinegar. All right, guys, but that's all I'm gonna use. So it's a very simple recipe, but the prep is where you take up all your time. Get your smoked meat, whatever type. You can use turkey, smoked turkey or something if you got heart issues or religious issues with pork. You make your stock, separate your meat, reserve the meat for later, and all you gotta do is put your greens inside, let them cook, and then season to taste. All right, pretty simple. Let me show you how this looks. I'll be right back. right, guys, welcome back. All my greens are inside the pot. You guys saw that. One thing I wanted to explain was I had a whole lot of looking like I had greens. Did that sound right? Whole lot of looking like? Looked like I had a whole lot of greens, which I did. The sink was almost full, or at least half full. Smaller pot. But all leafy greens, turnips, mustard, spinach, everything, it shrinks down, it wilts down a lot. So you might want to buy enough so it looks like you have too much, but actually you don't. It's going to wilt down really, really good into my stock. All right, guys, just want to explain that because you see in the footage where I put some in and then I came right back and I put some more in. But that's what you're going to have to do. If your pot gets full, let them wilt down and then you continue putting some in. All right, guys, I'll be right back with some prep. Oh, y'all still here? Oh, you want to see how this turned out? I'm just kidding. All right, guys, listen. We're 2 hours in, actually 2 hours and 23 minutes in on the greens. They're getting tender. They're not quite there yet, but let me tell you what I did. All right. At this point, I have started to slowly season with my sea salt, my red pepper flakes, and the garlic, and the vinegar. What I have to be careful about, I have evaporation, and then I want the flavor that I want, but keep in mind, I still have meat that I made the stock out of, but there's still some flavor and salt into that too. So if I over salt and then add the meat, then I got a disaster. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I taste slowly as I go through. I taste slowly and I get it to where it is a good flavor, but just short on salt a little bit according to my palate. So when I add the meat, it'll all balance out. All right, guys. So that's where we are. Cook them till they're tender. Season to taste, but keep in mind you have to allow the meat that you're going to add, and it also has flavor. We good? So I'm gonna let this get up. The next time you see this, you'll probably see some prep footage of the meat, and then you'll see completed dish. I'll be right back. We are done, guys. Collard greens, ham hock meat, neck bone meat. I'll let y'all see what it looks like. Tell me that ain't beautiful. That is, but I'm gonna try it. My greens is tender, the meat's in there. That's like 1 part meat, 2 parts greens. Here we go. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting what I always get. Because I make perfect greens. I'm getting the saltiness and the smokiness from the smoked meat that I made my stock out of. I'm getting a little bit of bing back here from the vinegar because I added some. It's not overly salted, but I did add some sea salt. I'm getting that too. The greens are tender. They taste greeny, but they're done. They're not tough. Oh my goodness. I love me. Yeah. I ain't gotta take my word for it. Tag, I'm sorry. That's my camera woman. Shayla, wanna give me a taste test, baby? We're going out the same bowl because we're family like that. Come on, let's go. Sweetie, just taste the greens and tell me whatever comes out of your mouth, as long as it's not my greens. Microphone's right here. See that face? You hear that laugh? What you getting, baby?
The smokiness from the ham hocks and all the meat, the saltiness. Everything's so good.
It's good.
As
Is
usual.
it Merry Christmas good?
Yes.
She said as usual. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. We'll be eating dinner here shortly. I gotta finish this video up. All right, y'all. There you have it. It's not hard to do collard greens. Make a stock. Cook your greens in the stock after you get your greens cut up and washed really, really well. Get all the bugs and crap out of it. Make a stock. Cook your greens in your stock. Once your greens are close to being tender, taste them, and then you adjust your flavor. I put some red pepper flakes. I put a little bit of vinegar. I put some sea salt just to get them the way I wanted them. Don't over salt them, like I said in the last segment, because you're gonna add in all that meat and that does carry over some salt. Boom, there you have it. All right, guys. So when it comes to collard greens, my girls call me
Daddy.
and I cook. Merry Christmas. Can Daddy cook?